Hi everybody, Heidi here, your Yorkshire Crafter. How you doing? Just moving my cup. Hope you're well. We're not getting messy today. Yay! We're just plain simple. Do you remember last week we made these, but we didn't want that. We used the ink that were left on the stencil, and I said I will use them. I'll get around to using them. Well, I've done one. And I thought I'll do these two with you. I was just using them up, and I just thought, no, I'll do it with you. So, while I've been looking through my stamps and everything, which I'm still doing, I came across my hobby art stamps. I'll have to check, because normally she has some right good deals and stuff on. And I just thought, well, I've actually stuck the wrong thing down, because that's normally loose, and that's normally on there. So bearing in mind, I am going to cut these down to 5x5. So I am going to use this stamp. I think that one's too big, which is a shame actually, because yeah, that actually is the full size. I mean, I could do it bigger. No. So we're taking this one, and oh, I really like. Do I just do the same one? Because I mean, it'll look totally different. Or should we go with that? See, should be live. I don't know if that's going to stand out as much. Oh, let's do it. Let's do two different ones. So we want this one, and this one is this one. Now I'm going to heat emboss them. Might as well do them both together. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to cut them both down now, so we're not having to do it after. 1 second, talk amongst yourselves a minute. So they're going down to 5x5. That's one. One. Move all your rubbish, Heidi. Right. 5x5. Right, so you know if you've got a big panel, just cut it down. I wanted to show it you whole anyway, in case, I was going to say in case you told me to leave it, but you can't tell me to leave it, because you're not there. So, thinking on where my sentiment's going to be, I need it to be quite light. Might get away with that. We'll definitely get away with that. We'll go here. Just wondering. I just don't think the stamp's big enough in my eyes, but it'll do it. And again, I mean, I can put the sentiment there across the yellow. So that one will go there. I'm going to put that one there. Right, let's do it. So I'm using my new tonic ones. Actually, they fit my other one, but I don't know. And I've been using it. Oh, here it is. Look. They do fit, don't they? This one does. Right. So the sentiment I'm going to use. Now I've just done one, and I've used just a note, and I've put it in upside down, as I can see now. But I'm going to use it anyway. And See, these are hello, you're in my thoughts. You know what I mean? You can use it's got the dies and all with it. So this is an old one that I don't use. This is November 23. But I'm just going to use, I mean, even congrats. What about have a sweet day? Right. I'm just going to use just a note on them both, I think. I'll have a sweet day. That's the wrong one. Right, let's do it. Bit of embossing powder. Not embossing powder at all. Anti-static. I am aware one of these was double stenciled here. Not worried about that. Don't care about that. Now, newly inked. I'm not using a platform, so get your fingers crossed. We are going to come in. Now, I am doing something different today. I am doing something after watching Andy Skinner. Well, actually, not watching. I was reading. Yeah, that's perfect. I was reading about him. I'm quite interested in something that he's doing now. So I was reading about him. And this came up on the thing. So I thought, go on then. Let's have a play. Although it did say, for best results, use watercolour ink. But it's worked fine for me. So can't complain. Let me just stamp this just a note and then I can put powder on this one. So I think I'm going to put it just there. Perfect. Let's put powder on now and then I'm not, because I really do, I don't want any unpowdered bits on these. Now, because these are old backgrounds, you could do this with any of your backgrounds. Because these are old backgrounds, all this will be dry anyway. So, I mean, I wouldn't have even needed to use anti-static apart from your moisture that comes off your fingers. It'll obviously stop sticking to that. But I don't think it'd have made much difference. But I definitely want every single bit of the black done. So now we're going to use the other flower. And I think this flower, this is the first time I'd stamped it today. Absolutely stunning it is. I'm not a flower girl, I'm just not, but I do quite a, I do quite a few cards with flowers on. Now then, was that the right way around? Yeah, we're going for it. Yeah, so I'm not good with flower names and stuff. No idea whatsoever. Let's have a, I'm just looking to see if I could have changed my sentiment. Let's have a look. Just cleaning it just in case. I think I'm gonna, the thing is, it's small. And I only want a small one. Unless I go up there with it. Love and happiness. Have a sweet day. Love and happiness. Because then that tells me I can use it for a birthday. I can use it for just an hello. I can use it for whatever I want. I can use it as a thank you. So that's a good one. That's not very dark. I think the thing is, it's very delicate. I remember buying these stamps. And I did one thing with them and then I didn't use them again. That was my problem. buying stuff and not using it again. So like we said, we're going back to being our true selves. Now that's wobbly, but I'm going with wobbly. See, I ain't even lined it up at all. My hands are covered in ink and muck again. It's definitely wobbly. But that's the stamp. So that is from Sending Sentiments. It was the stamp of the month for November 23. I do love them. Love them. I think Spellbinders are one of best for sentiments. You know, stamp sets like that. I mean, every now and then, well, not every now and then, you'll see a stamp set and it'll have all sorts in it. But if you're like me, you'll buy it just for a sentiment that it's got in it, or a style of sentiment, how it's written and what have you. Love a sentiment. Right. Let's do the job. And the next bit's super duper easy. So it is a quick 5-minute video. That's going to take about, what are we on? Ooh, half hour or so. It's not a bad 5-minute of that. To me. I've already cut the panels out and the matte and layer. Because like I say, I was doing them anyway. They were just going to go in my drawer. And I thought, oh, why not show it you? I've got that many backgrounds laying about. Well, they're all in the drawer, to be fair. But I was tidying up and these were just about to go in the drawer. I thought, no, I'm going to use them. I've got something else that I'm going to do. And again, it's making backgrounds, but I reckon it's something you've not tried. Majority of people anyway. It's definitely not my idea. But it's the first time I'd seen it over there on one of them real things. I thought it was that cool. Right. I damaged one of my brushes, and that's not it. This is it. And it was my own fault because I put it in with my pens and I put it down like that. And all the bristles were no good. It weren't coming back. So I did what I do best with my brushes and I cut it up. I cut all loose hairs off. I do it all the time because eventually I end up with a brush that does my outlining for me. It's brilliant. Right, so what we're going to do, I've got some Domestos. Not my thing to, it's not something I do regular. I certainly won't be keeping it in the craft room. It will go downstairs and it'll be tipped down toilet. But I was just, after reading about him, well, he actually said, I think it even said it, you can't put it on, it doesn't work on oxides or not as good, or in distress inks, and that's what this is. These are distress inks. So all I'm going to do is start from the top and colour it in. And this brush will get marked up then to say that I've used it with bleach, because I certainly won't use it on anyone else. I mean, I don't have bleach as such in my house. Just the toilet, I don't clean with bleach. I don't see the need for it with all stuff you can get nowadays, that clean stuff. So that's the only reason I'm using this. I certainly won't go out and buy it. Excuse me. If I didn't have had any, I'd have just done something else with them. I'd have coloured them in actually, because that would have been an option. Because I could have bleached them out with water. Not a problem. You've seen me do that many a time. You don't need bleach. Thought it might struggle here actually with it being a bit darker. Is that going to my brush? No, it don't. It looks like it's picking the colour up and putting it on my brush. So yeah, I was reading up about Andy, and I was reading up about another guy. I made contact with the other guy. He used to design for all and create. Oh, I can't remember his name. I mentioned him a couple of weeks ago. You know the big dog that I've shown you? The one, I haven't put the videos out yet, but the big stamps, Dominic is called. Yeah, I was reading up about him and all, and his work is phenomenal. He's a great artist. I'd have given out to be an artist like that. I'm kind of liking these ones that I've seen that are just done with biro or pencil, but the biro ones are, I mean, I don't like biros at the best of times, but to see what they can do with it, it just blows your mind. So this proves you can use distress ink. I'm not saying, I mean, watercolouring may be a lot faster, I don't know, not tried it. I'm not going to try it after doing this, I'm quite happy with what I've done. But yeah, it does work. My eyes are that bad, I can't see where I've been. It's a beautiful stamp, isn't it? I'll have to get some details on it and let you know if it's... I'm sure it's still up. I'll contact Jenny. That's gorgeous. So I can see some bits now where I haven't used it. Like I say, if you're doing it on watercolour ink, it may be a lot quicker, I don't know. I haven't actually watched it being done. I just wanted to see what he was talking about. I'm going to leave that now and just see how it comes up, but it's quite nice, isn't it? I mean, like I say, you can do it with water, because not everybody's going to be able to use bleach, and I am using neat bleach. Well, it's not bleach. Neat, oh wow, flipping heck. It likes yellow. So yeah, I'm using it neat because that's what he said. Or the article that I read said. Gosh, it took that yellow right out. I didn't know if this stamp would be the right kind of stamp to do with this, but we'll soon find out. I'm going to do the bits in between here because, oh no, I won't. See if I can, because I know you should be able to see through this one. Now then, I have no idea where I've just put it. A bit in there. It doesn't look like it likes the pink. Mind you, anything that's got pink pigment in, or red, I think it's hard. I think it's hard to clean up. Look how it's took the yellow straight out. It may not take this out, you know. This might be one we just say goodbye to. Because it's took the yellow straight out. I'll persevere a minute. But yeah, it may be one that isn't going to disappear. And what I'll do if it doesn't do it now, I will just keep coming back to it and I'll make sure it does it eventually. And then when by the time this goes out, it'll be ready for photos. Yeah, it's going to take it completely out. It's lightening up. I love the way it hits the yellow though. It's definitely a quick way to do your cards, that's for sure. You know, using up your backgrounds. Now, you can splat with it, but I don't want to, because I know when I splat with ink, it goes all over, and I certainly don't want any kind of bleach, whether it's neat or diluted, chucking all over my table. I did think about splatting in black though, although I didn't go with it. I didn't go ahead. Yeah, that's definitely going to come out. It's just going to take a bit longer than what the other one did. Tell you, it's the pigments that are in pinks and reds. They're terrible. All my cloths that I use for cleaning and everything in here all come clean, apart from the reds. Right, I'm just going to chuck this one to the side now. And if it isn't ready by the time we finish, it will be by the time we do the photos. It's definitely coming out. I mean, I can still finish it and put it on its base and everything, actually, because I can do this bit when it's on its base. It's not a problem, is it? I'd just rather get rid of the bleach. Take it back down with me. Not comfortable with having it up here. Yeah, I know I can put a lid on it and what have you, but like I say, it's not something I'll use again. It's just one of them, what to see what they were on about with him. Right, I'm not putting any more on it. That can disappear now. And that brush will get a label put around it to say what I've used it for. Good job I've got a few sets of them in it. So I'll just put it aside. There you go. It's come out now. It's fine. It's nice, isn't it? I mean, normally you'd see me, I would just do a mask, and I'd be quite happy to do that, mate. It really could do some more in that. I got carried away because that yellow did so well. I didn't think it needed any more, but it does. There you go. That'll see it to end. I desperately want to do this video for the next thing that I want to do, but I've got to get something done for Sunday. Oh, today is, let's have a look. It is 12:27 on the Tuesday the 25th of March. Right. That's done. I'm going to give it a quick... I let the other one dry naturally, so I don't know if this makes a difference or not. So it's quite happy to take out yellows and blues, isn't it? It's yellowed it when I've done, what do you call it, when I've just put heat to it. Because I've already done one and it hasn't gone yellow in the slightest. Wow. So I'm going to put this on the base and then we'll, I'm going to bleach it out again. I don't like the way it's just gone yellow when I've put the heat to it. So I did consider going teal, which I think is going to be very nice actually. My cutter definitely needs sorting. Or my other option was to go black, to bring the black out in the stamping. I'll go teal for this one. There we have it. Yeah, it's really terrible is my... I should have sorted them edges out before I done it. I can't believe it yellowed that when I put a bit of heat to it. Just shows, doesn't it? But there was no thing in that thing that I read about putting heat to it, so it didn't cross my mind that it'd be a problem. Oh, come on. Just move a tiny bit. Oh, I'll cut it down, it don't matter. I'm just cutting the wispies off because it's annoying. You spend all that money on a cutter, it shouldn't be doing this. And my card base. I'm just going to try and get a few wispies off with this. That'll do it. Perfect. See, this one's never let me down. But I had the big guillotine and I didn't like it. That's perfect. So I'll put this on here. That's horrible trying to line it up when you can't see it white because you've got white behind it. We are going to bling, which I haven't done for ages either. But before we bling, I'm going to see if I've dried that in or if that can still be lifted out to make it white again. Because it was perfectly white. There you go, it's gone white again. Right then, don't put heat to it. It didn't like that one bit. There you go, we live and learn, don't we? I wonder why it does that. That's gone perfectly white again now, is that straight away? Just put Eden down for an hour. She was sat here in dog bed. It's a beautiful dog bed. I could sleep in it, and it's huge. And neither of them, Lexi or Rosie, use it. Well, they're going in it for a treat. Or Lexi used to go in to get a treat, and then she'd get out. Rosie does exactly the same now. So Rosie copied her. I was looking at other puppies yesterday. Oh, do you know, we told you about all the, that we thought it was weird the way it came about with Lolly, that she was going to be called Dottie, and it turns out her mum's called Dottie and all that, this, that and the other. So the one we wanted to call Sandy, I told you's gone, which is fine, we was okay with that. But I found another one last night. I won't go for it because it's Wales and that's normally where a lot of your puppy farms are. So I won't do that. That's gone a fantastic white again. Anyway, the one that I found, I'll just leave that there a minute in case I need it again. She, the one that I found, the mum is called Sandy. And I just thought, wow. It's weird how everything's coming together. Yeah, that'll look nice on that piece. But like I say, we're not going for that one because she's Wales. We did find one in Huddersfield, which is literally a few miles up the road. Well, it's where Ashley and Bryony live. But we can't, she's ready to go and we can't afford it yet. So it'll come, it'll happen. But it'll happen when it's meant to happen. I mean, that would have meant we would have brought her on before Lolly, and I don't know how I feel about that. Actually, that's gone. Oh, no, that was yellow, wasn't it? Just taking a look at the one that I've done already. Yeah, that's pure white. So, yeah, I'll put another little bit on this one we've done. So, yeah, it's funny how it all comes together. But like I say, we'll know when the time's right to get Sandy. But I am 100% getting a Sandy. Even if I have to remortgage my house to get her, I'm getting a Sandy. I don't know if I'm happy that we're not getting them at the same time. So maybe it'll be easier to train, I don't know. I trained Rosie perfectly. And we've just been going through some of it again with her now, ready for when Lolly comes. Because I can just say bang to Rosie. And she falls on the floor and rolls over and plays dead. That was my training. That was something I'd seen on YouTube. And they're all like, you won't get to do that. It won't work. It did. She's a clever dog. So maybe because I'm not using watercolour paint underneath it, maybe why it's taking a bit longer than what I read it takes. But I'm happy to wait for it, and then it was only something to try out, wasn't it? Yeah, it's not something, I'd say it's not something I'd want to do all the time, but I can't, because I know you've asked me in the past if I've tried it, and I've always said no. I didn't particularly understood what you meant by bleaching it. Maybe this is what you meant, I don't know, but we've done it now. Task completed. It's another one I can add to my list. It is very impressive. It definitely is impressive. I don't see a need for it a lot, but if you made the mistake and you'd come out or something, maybe it'd be fantastic for that if you don't have the rubber. It'd be great for picking up, wouldn't it? Right, we're all done apart from his bling. So, thinking on colours, I did have the same colours in there, because I think I'm going to use that and that. I didn't get this out for that, I got it out for the last one. I'm just using all my, don't like any of, oh, that goes nice with outside colour, but I don't like it on the flower. What else have we got? Now then, they could look nice, because that's a mix of both. Let's have a look. Where's my little tray? Let me just have a... because these are two-tone. I'll put it... oh, yeah, look at that. Look at the colour in it. Can you see both colours? That's just perfect. Good choice, Heidi. Now then, I'm never ever going to be a fan of big embellishments, but I quite like that one anyway. I'm going to go 5. That's got no colour in it hardly. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I like 2 together. I try and do that on all my cards. Let's get a bit of red in it. 5. Yeah, I like them there. I don't know what I want on here now. That's got green and blue in. Oh, let's go that, because it actually looks green and yellow. Let's have a look. I love these. These will last me a lifetime. I have so many bling things. Let's tip these out and see what they look like. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think they'll look nice. That's a stunning colour. What colour on that one? Don't know if you can see colour. There. It's like a lime green and a jadey blue. So we want to come... let's whack a big one down bottom, because I'm going to have to use them at some point. Yeah. So... let's have a tiny one. Oh. I'm playing Tiddlywinks. Gosh, do you remember Tiddlywinks? I'm going to go 2 up there. Oh, they're same size. That's not a Tiddlywink. That is. don't like that. Right, 1, 2. 3, 4, 4, 5. Yep, I'm happy with that. So many different packets with them. All going to my little Spellbinders box. I've got drawers full, but I keep this at the side of me all the time. See, my stuff had changed that much. I didn't even bling anything up anymore, did I? So it's nice to be back. Right. Oh my goodness me. I can hear Eden snoring through the wall. I'm not keen on that one there. And it needs to be a smaller one. I use my triangle because if I put them on here, it takes me forever to get them up. Which one do I want to change? This one. It wants to be a tiny. Oh, that one I'll do. Yeah. Right, try again. There. Gosh, I wish you could hear her. Normally, she's like, I've had a sleep, Grandma. But she was saying, I'm going to bed, Grandma. You got a bed. So I knew she was tired. It's going to take me ages to wake her up now. Right, done. We're done. So, this is what we've made. I'm very happy with it. And I've used them gorgeous backgrounds that we did. I don't show you often enough the backgrounds getting used that we've just messed with. And this is one where I used the flat ones. But I only put one lot of bleach on that. But it took that pink out, no problem. But it weren't going to have it on that one at first. Definitely has now. So I hope you like them. It just shows something else different that you can do with your backgrounds. And it's a nice quick card. Right, I'm going to go. Best go and take these doggies out. Doggies. Oh, we are. We take the doggy out up road as well. Right, I'm off, guys. Love ya. Bye.